had,
Yeah.
honestly, if you really wanted to break it down, he probably had 5 different ways he could have won that game.
Yeah.
All he needs to do is choose one.
Choose one, and he chose literally the hardest. But
in very Strife Crow fashion,
he got there. He got there, and that's what counts. That check mark on that mage is all that counts. And now Strife Coach has got Zoo Warlock remaining and 3 opportunities to win with it. And 2 of those matchups are really good. Both Rogue and Shaman, Zoo can steamroll over. Control Warrior can be a little bit tougher, but I'd say 3 decent matchups, 2 of them being a little bit better. Strife Crow's in a great spot. Chess Dude once again going to throw out the Rogue.
Yeah, this is the first emotion we've seen from Chess Dude here as well.
Yeah.
Now, the one kicker we did see this matchup was that Dark Iron Skulker. And if Chess Dude can find a timely one of those to wipe out Strife Crow's board, that is a massive turnaround.
Yeah, or, backstab Deadly Poison Fanta Knives.
Yeah, those usually do a good job as well.
Yeah, if his first card's SI7 agent, then... I mean, nowadays, I've actually seen Rogues lose even with a perfect start. So, I wouldn't get my hopes up yet if I were Chess Dude, because this matchup is tough. And Chess Dude is still just... I don't know if he's reeling over the fact that he lost that game, or if he's reeling over the fact that Strife Crow either BM'd him or missed lethal. Who knows?
No, I think it's just more like, wow, you really got those spells off the Kabbalah Stone was kind of the feeling there. Say just gets Arcane Missiles instead.
Yeah.
Or Arcane
Prize.
It's just like anything other than blow up the board and heal for 8.
Yeah. Very true. An Argent Horse Rider in Zoo. That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, been seeing this creep in here a little bit just to give you an extra way to activate Power Overwhelmings from hand. The Argent Horse Rider typically in builds that do not run Doom Guards in my experience. Yeah. And honestly, Goldshire Footman kind of looking like the best of these 3 options. He's going to go with the Corruption, though. High risk, high reward. At times, Corruption just... Like, say Chess Dude got a huge Edwin here. Structo's basically only out would be the Corruption at this point, so...
Yeah. Well...
Take the slow route here, and then Chess Dude's going to set up for this Dark Iron Skulker next turn, and this could be lights out.
Yeah. Strife Crow, as soon as he plays Zoo, he gets cold. Every time.
Yep. Can figure out the most complicated mage turns, but putting on a hoodie.
His arm is in the hood. Somebody help the poor man.
Yeah, Dark Iron Skulker Prep Fan going to clean up this board very nicely.
Yeah.
The SI7 agent could change a little bit. I mean, are you really getting a better Skulker in this? Chess Dude thinks so.
Violet Teacher. A full, clean board clear with a Violet Teacher in hand.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, TJ.
I don't know, Cap.
I don't know.
Especially since he's at 18.
I am ready to learn.
I mean, that's the other thing you have to do to Zoo 2 is you have to apply pressure back. Once you get like 1 or 2 shots in with big minions, it's pretty darn easy to win from there.
Yeah.
But, Dark Iron Skulker is still looking good next turn. I mean, he still has another shutdown available.
Strife Crow just trades. Like, that's the thing that I'm thinking about here with not playing Dark Iron Skulker. You're putting 1/1s on the board.
That's
Chess Dude has a very weird
Is Strife Crow thinking about Dark Iron Skulker, though? I mean, that's another thing, too. It's really hard to think about that card.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've been trapped by it about 700 times.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
Yeah, I mean, that's about as clean as the trade's going to get. And so the 2/2 will stick around this turn, it looks like. Skulker, honestly, not even looking that good here.
Yeah. Maybe Chess Dude passed up an opportunity to win the game.
TJ just really digging in deep on this one now.
That's such a good play. You clean the board, you draw a card, you develop a 4/3. I mean, now he can prep fan SI7 agent. Okay, well, he's still got a great play here. He can still clean the board and get a 3/3 online. So maybe this was his plan all along. I would hope so.
Now I can answer the super dangerous turn of Knife Juggler Forbidden Ritual.
Yeah.
And that may have been the plan here, is just take a little bit of extra damage and make sure you have answers to everything across the board. In fact, I'm fairly confident that's exactly what Chestu was thinking as well, is if I wipe the board this way, how do I actually win versus like Knife Juggler Reload? And that's a fair point. In fact, I think it's such a fair point that he's right to play it this way.
Yeah. That's true. I stand corrected.
Wow.
Forbidden Ritual would have destroyed him.
Yeah, in hindsight, this is actually, once again, it's just kind of showing like some of the brilliant moves that Chestu's made. Like nothing's been panning out. He's just been kind of getting one up every single time, but he's really going the distance as far as making sure that he has the right answers to stuff.
Yeah, maybe Dark Iron Skulker is just there for the Forbidden Ritual. Like he's just keeping on to either Phantom Knives or Dark Iron Skulker for Forbidden Ritual. But now he's sort of forcing Chestu in a spot where he's got to take this damage, or
I don't think he's too upset with taking the damage here. I mean, down to 13, he can't be like super comfortable, but this Skulker is going to really put a hurt on this board. And Strifeco, you can see him nodding his head, kind of an approval. Ooh, yeah, that's definitely way worse than the Juggler, though.
I mean, if 3 of these Jugglers go face, Strifeco's on a power overwhelming to win the game for like the rest of time.
And given what he just saw from Chestu too, again, he's not thinking about Dark Iron Skulker, and he clearly has not been thinking about it. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Puts him to 9.
All right, so we're on a race here. It is whether or not Strifeco can find a power overwhelming before Chestu's able to clock him, because this is a 2-turn clock right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's on a power overwhelming next turn. Can he pick it up? He has a tap as well. He can tap. He'll still have 6 mana remaining.
9, 10, 11. Oh, no, this is a 3-turn clock. He does need to draw something else to actually end this, too.
I mean, unless he taps.
Wait, no, he's got Malagos Shiv next turn. Oh, Strifeco has to draw it right now or he loses the game.
All right, well, here we go. Taps into it. Woodwalker.
Oh, GG. Wow, Chestu expertly navigated this game, honestly. Like, I was kind of questioning it, too, at first. Kind of like, I don't know, this is a really good turn. But kind of looking at how it ended up panning out, it went way better for him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, this is exactly lethal.
Yeah.
Just count it up over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, this is not the time to mess up, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, Strefko found a way to keep himself in the game, but, I stand corrected. Dude.
Yeah.
Holding back on that Dark Iron Skulker ended up being the correct call.
Yeah,
nice play.
Undoubtedly would have lost, I think, if he had gone for the other line. I mean, it's kind of a little bit telling, like maybe how much the pressure would have added up. I think they're both winning lines, but I think Chestu's is way more winning. And that's really kind of the definition of the marquee players, is they can find winning lines, but then the very best ones can find ones that win even more than that in terms of percentages. And
what's better than winning? Winning more.
Yeah, and
what's better than winning once? Winning twice.
Yeah, Chestu, I mean, again, he has not really had the series here today to show it, but I think if you peer reviewed his play, a lot of people would go, "Yeah, Chestu's playing magnificent."
Yeah.